So is there any chance that Uber won't leave Houston? The ride-sharing company is threatening to abandon the Bayou City over strict security rules.
Adam Bennett sat down with the executive in charge of Uber in Houston to find out if this relationship is beyond repair. Adam.
Well, Uber's played by the same city rules for the last year and a half, but now it says it's feeling the impact. 20,000 drivers who cleared their system, giving up on getting a city permit altogether, and more than doubling the supply and demand ratio. Now today, the GM of Uber in Houston sat down with us in an exclusive interview, disputing points the city has made and talking about what they're doing to try to stay.
2 weeks after threatening to pull out of Houston over rules Uber calls burdensome and expensive.
When is Uber going to leave the city of Houston?
Well, we're working hard to avoid that outcome.
The company's general manager here says it's been working with the city to find middle ground.
I actually was meeting with the head of the ARA yesterday, and we confirmed for them that our background screening process covers all 50 states.
Those background checks have taken most of the spotlight in this debate. The city has said Ubers have too many holes and are too easy to bypass with fake names and social security numbers. But the city claims fingerprint checks, the same ones that taxi and limo drivers are subjected to, are the most comprehensive way to look into a driver's background and are absolutely required if Uber wants to keep operating here.
It is inherently unfair for Uber to be demanding one set of rules for them and a different set of rules for someone else, for the others.
City regulators recently told us their fingerprint checks flagged hundreds of potential Uber drivers with the most serious crimes on their record.
Murder, sexual assault.
Who already made it through Uber's checks.
We actually strongly dispute that claim. Anybody in the city of Houston today can go and sign up for what the city calls a TNC license. The fact that you sign up for that license and go and take the fingerprint background check doesn't mean that you are on the Uber platform.
And the GM argues fingerprint checks leave out records and don't show the final outcome of many cases. He also says the system Uber uses covers several databases and takes several steps to make sure someone isn't using fake information.
We're getting your full name, your social security number, your driver's license, a copy of your driver's license, the fact that you are named on your insurance and your vehicle registration, as well as the fact that you have to have a verified bank account. And all of those things are difficult to forge.
City regulators also told us in the last week that it takes the average driver days, not months, as Uber claims, to sign up, but that they're open to streamlining the process.
We are more than happy to work with them on how we could maybe speed up that process, get more drivers out there licensed, as long as it doesn't compromise public safety.
And he also pressed the GM on why he thinks Uber should be regulated any differently than taxis or limos. He stands by his claim that Uber is in a totally different industry. He says because of the technology, the fact that most drivers are part-time, and because the company pays for the background checks up front instead of the driver or the city.